Guys, good morning. Dave here, that foreign bloke in Udon. It's very hot. It's early Monday morning and we are at the house, but we're rushing off to the city to Joe's got to go to the land registry again, and I need to go to immigration to sort out transferring my visa to my new passport. So we've got a lot to do, and I've got a meeting all afternoon, so we'll be working to an online meeting. Well, it's actually a meeting at our office, but I'm joining in by Zoom, Teams. So yeah, got a lot to do today, so we've got to get on. Okay, I've dropped Joe off at the land office, and it is as busy and as packed out as ever. And this pickup's trying to get out, which is almost impossible. This car park is far too small. Anyway, I'm going to try and get out of here and get to immigration. Yeah, immigration is actually on the same road. It's about a kilometre down the road here, the same road. And after immigration, I need to go to my bank and get my bank account connected to my new passport, where my visa was now going to be also connected. So everything's all done and dusted, and my bank is actually halfway between here and immigration. So nearer immigration than here, but all on the same road. So should Joe be ready, then it's just back up the same road to fetch her. Although I've got a nasty feeling she's going to be there an awful long time. She was last time, and it doesn't look any less busy there, that's for sure. But we'll see. As it's so difficult to park at immigration, I've decided I'd park in the bank and walk down to immigration, and then I walk back to the bank and get my bank sorted, and then all will be good. So that's where I am, underneath the bank. Alright, all done. I was about 45 minutes in there. It was very busy, but all done and dusted. So I'm going to walk back to the bank, go into the bank, and show them my new passport and what have you, and ask them why my internet banking isn't working, and then we shall see what's the next step. Probably go back to the farm. I don't think Joe's going to be ready anytime soon, but we shall see. I've also got a query that I need to find out whether I need to go to the driving licence place, which is outside the town, because my driving licence, my Thai driving licence, actually has my old passport number showing as my ID, so it may be that needs updating as well. Thankfully a UK passport lasts for 10 years, so I won't need to do it for a while again. But a bit of hassle. A lot to be said for having a personal individual number like we have in Sweden, so that number stays the same for life, which makes things a lot easier when you renew stuff. Okay. Yeah, okay, all done. A long wait at the bank, but it was very quick after I got served. It only took 5 minutes, but I had to wait nearly an hour. So that's all done. So now I'm going to see if Joe's going to be ready or not be ready, or what's going on. Okay, it is my lunch break time from work. It's in the evening now, but I've had a meeting all morning. We are in the middle of, or we've just started the process of getting our company ISO 9001 and ISO 14001 certified, if that means anything to you. So that's what we've been having this meeting about with consultants that are helping us with that, and my colleague and member of staff, and two from this consultancy firm that's helping us. So that's that. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. I am now going to go over to Nardon and see how they're getting on. Jav's over there. I'm going to take some drinking water for them, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, quickly show you the work's progressing, as you can see all the way down the side there. Right down to the banana corner. I'm going to head down to the bottom now, down to the thing now, and see how it looks down that way, if there's anything happening or not. Yeah. Right, well, I found her just as I was about to drive down. She was coming out on her moped, so we're heading back to Banswan now. I'll show you more as and when I get back there, and as it progresses, but looking good so far. Right, we're up in Naka, come to a new market that I've never been to before. Typical market, evening market, but it's alright. I think they have it twice a week apparently. We've been to pay for some stuff we had delivered to the farm there, the concrete posts and stuff, so looking for something to eat for tea. Right, it was a bit too dark to show you much, but it's right on the road here in Naka village, Banaka, right next to the PTT, and just up from the Ford garage. Macro man, the macro man. Right, it's Tuesday morning. Good morning. It's very hot. I'm doing a few chores, laundry, etc. here, but it's too hot to do anything. We are going to go and take stuff to the workers at Nardon. I don't know how they manage to work in this heat all day, digging holes out in the sun. It's hard work, but fair play to them, they do. So we're going to take some food and some provisions that they want and they need, and see how they're getting on. Okay, just parked up. Here is the workers' little hidey hole in this little plantation here. This little, I don't know what you call it, but it's sheltered and it's out of the sun. So that's where we've left all the food and coke and what have you for them. Today they're going down this side. Unfortunately, we're going to have to cut down some of these trees because now we've got it exactly accurately measured. Some of them on the outside, but I was very philosophical about that. It will all work out in the end. So I'll show you, they've been digging holes here. Holes, and they've got this string that goes down to work against, so that everything's nice and straight and tidy and all above board. So you can probably start to see now, this post is right on the line of the trees, but after that, the next post that they put down, you see it curves out where the trees are planted, so those trees will all have to go. But you know, it's all going to be good in the end once it's all accurately done. It's all been measured with the, going off with the theodolite and going off the satellite positions and everything, so it's all good. Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't done so accurately when the trees were planted, and it was I don't know, they've gone off. As you can see, there's a hole for a post. The trees are out at this side, but this, where the post is where it's actually Zhao's land. So she says she's getting rid of all these trees. She doesn't want any accusations of encroaching or whatever. So it'll be good in the end. She's actually gaining 3 meters on the other side because they said it was out of line there as well. So. Guys are grilling some meat here. Yeah, they're grilling some innards for their lunch, but they got papaya and whatever to make somtam now we brought over, so they'll be fed. I'm left out there talking to my. I go back up to the car. It's just too hot, and I need to drink some water. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's only a half an hour till work and I've already had some setbacks before the day started, so we shall see how it goes. Now, just what you need when it's 41, 42 degrees is one of your air cons to be not working, but as you can see, this one says E5, error 5. So we're trying to get hold of the aircon guys. They're friends of Joe's anyway, so hopefully they won't have too much booked in so that they can come to us and fix that. The one in the bedroom works just fine, but this one is playing up, so it's actually boiling hot in here, even though it's been on for quite a long time. Joe turned it off before because it was not getting cool, and I turned it back on to give it a try to see what was what, but yeah, it's not working. Alright, we've rung the aircon guy, but I can't get hold of him at the minute, so we shall see. He's got a little shop in the village. I might swing round and see if he's there, or we can leave him a message. Otherwise, not the weather we want, no air conditioning. But as I say, thankfully the one in the bedroom is working. Right, our friendly aircon man has just been. Basically it's working just fine now. He's just cleaned the filter and that and checked the pressure and all that. He says he thinks it's probably because the power is struggling to provide enough power, and I get that feeling myself, because the lights keep fading when my over my desk, when one or other things that have a compressor kick in, you know. And we've got a great big fridge freezer, we've got 2 air conditioners, we've got a freezer, and we've got a water cooler which has also got a compressor which goes on and off and makes the lights blink. And I think when all of these things are on, I just don't think there's enough power to make ends meet, especially at this time of the year when everybody will be running air cons and what have you at the hottest time of the day during the afternoon. So we may have to be a bit selective and only use the one at a time or whatever during the hottest part of the day. But it seems to be working fine now, so we'll see. He didn't charge us for it, so we'll see what happens. But we now have air back in the living room, which is good. Guys, a very good morning, Wednesday morning to you all. It's another hot one. It's 10:20 now, and it's 37 at the moment. Feels like 44 on the old feels like because of the humidity and whatever, and it does, it feels very hot. So we're expecting another 42, 43 temperature this afternoon. I'm really looking forward to the rain season coming now. I'm hoping for some slightly cooler weather, but so far so good. Not doing much at the moment this morning. I think we have to go over to Nardongo and take some provisions for the workers. Giles just ordered more cement and stone and posts, fence posts. They're needing more provisions or more supplies of those. So yeah, all's going well over there. So all's good on that front. Right, we're here to check on the state of the work, how it's going. And it's going well, so far so good. Just brought over the lunch and the Coke and the lao cow. Yeah, it looks good with the post there. Obviously the wire isn't done yet, but starting to look like something here. Now don't go. I'm still talking to the workers, but it's too hot and come back to the car. Starting to feel it from the heat now. It's what time is it? Almost 12 o'clock and it's 40 degrees and it's hot, hot, hot. So I'm going to sit in the aircon till she comes. Right, the dogs are going absolutely ballistic here, and I was wondering why. I thought it was because there was a cat that had run up the tree, but it's not a cat. It's a monitor lizard. It's huge. Look at the size of that. Its tail comes down to the bottom of the washing line and it's all the way up there. So yeah, excitement. Got a bit nervous of me getting too close to it filming, and it scurried right up the tree, so it's quite high up the tree now. Try and zoom in. I've got no stabilisation when I zoom in this much, but there you have it. Monitor lizard. They're called lian in this part of the world. Don't know if that's the Thai name, but I think that's the Lao Isan name. But there he is. Yeah, exciting stuff for monitor lizards. Not sure if they or it is the cause of what's eating some of our duck eggs, but we know that these big crow things, raven things, are eating them. So, but they also eat eggs, so you have to be a bit careful. And I've seen them before, but not as close up as that here on the farm. Anyway, it is Thursday morning. I'm up a bit earlier than normal. A bit tired, as you can probably tell. I've got to go back to the hospital today for a follow-up appointment with the gastrologist, and then we need to do a few things in town, and yeah, busy morning. Before any of that though, I need to go and buy water, big drinking water. I take water and the food and provisions and whatever for the workers, and yeah, and get moving. Right, here we are again, Ecuador International Hospital. Let's go and see the doctor. Let's see what he's got to say. Right, I'm all done at the hospital, and we are at Big C now. Pretty good. No cancer anyway in my stomach. The pathology report came back. I do have some acute inflammation in my stomach and my upper intestines, and I do have H. pylori bacteria, so I'm on a heavy course of antibiotics for 2 weeks to get rid of the bacteria, and now I am got to take the Nexium, keep taking that 6 weeks out, so that's all very noisy. Yeah, I need to take the Nexium or for 6 weeks total. I'm on just started the 3rd week of that now, so but hopefully it will be a lot better. I'm going to get some probiotics, because I'm going to take some antibiotic now for 2 weeks. My gut biome will not be in good nick. Anyway, that's it. We're going to go into do some shopping. No, it's not Duo, it's Big C. Do some shopping. Down to the market and down to Macro, and then back. Okay, 1 trolley full in Big C. Next stop will be Fruit Market, and then Macro. Oh, that was difficult getting a parking space here in Macro. It's always difficult at the weekend, but today's Thursday. But they are doing over there, I don't know if you can see. They are resurfacing the car park, and they're doing it, concreting it. And they've got like one section at a time, one of these covered sections at a time is out of action. So there's even fewer parking spaces than normal. So it was a bit of a hassle. We had to go around twice, but I'm in somewhere. You have to. There's plenty of parking spaces that aren't covered, but you can't park in the open air now. It's so hot, and of course they're full of chicken and all sorts in the car, so needs to be in the shade while we're in Macro, and then obviously we've got the aircon on when we come back. Okay, we are in Mumon, just buying some tam on our way home. I bought a grilled chicken from Macro, which, no I didn't, I bought a grilled chicken from Big C. They have nice ready prepared food there, so I often buy some ready prepared things, and to take home and eat over the next couple of days after we've been shopping in Big C. But we bought a chicken, which they have nice grilled chicken, so I fancied some som tam, so we stopped to buy some som tam, and then it'll be work after we've had lunch. We just need to unpack all the groceries here. It's a bit full, but all's good. Okay, tea time, Thursday. Popped over to check out what's going on. There we go. The sun is going down. It's still 41 degrees though. It's been hot today. It's been the hottest day of the year so far. 43 at least, and yeah, it's pretty unbearable in the house, and our aircon just isn't being able to cope. And the aircon would cope, but the electricity can't cope, and there's just not enough oomph in the electricity supply to power our big aircon in the afternoon. So I'd put the small one in the bedroom, so we've got some refuge, but yeah, it's just really struggling at the minute to cope with this heat. Right, we left the house and the puppy dogs back to the farm, but we are now done going checking on the progress here with the barbed wire. The guys are gonna finish the first lot of work today, and then we have to wait for them coming out to survey the other part of the land, because initially Joe was only going to do this part with the trees, but now she decided to do the whole lot, so we have to wait for them to come and survey the land, and then the workers will come back and continue around the rest of the farm. But they're not coming until the 10th of May, I think, so they'll get a chance to have a rest after working hard in this heat wave that we've been having. Hopefully by the time to come back, the rainy season will have kicked in a bit, and be slightly better temperatures during the day. First two lengths of barbed wire fixed. I think we're having four lengths altogether. Hey, Friday evening. 6:30ish. It's my break from work. I got another. I normally finish around 3 o'clock on a Friday, Swedish time. So after my break is finished, I'll just have an hour just to clear up anything that needs doing. And then it's the weekend, and the coming 2 weeks are both short weeks, or rather next week is a bit of a strange week because we have a holiday on Wednesday, and the day before holiday is a half day in Sweden always. So next week will be Monday as normal, Tuesday half a day, Tuesday afternoon Swedish time, obviously evening here, and all day Wednesday free, and then work Thursday and Friday. And the week after, Thursday is a holiday and Friday is what they call a klämdag, an in-between day. So Thursday and Friday are days off. So we've got 2 weeks where we only work either 3 or 3.5 days in the next couple of weeks. So that's rather nice. So they're a bit of time off in between. So looking forward to that. Otherwise, yeah, it's the usual. The workers should be finished on the first phase of Nardongoi. As I said, it will be after the 10th of May before we can start again, probably. So that'll be taking a bit of a back seat after that, or before that. Puppies are getting big, as you've seen, so that's all happening. And as for us, we're just getting on with things. We've got obviously only, I don't know what it is, 7 weeks left before we go back to Sweden, so we've got quite a lot of stuff to sort out. I need to go and sort out my driving license. That's one thing I need to sort out, because my new passport, I got in touch with them and they said to take copies of my old passport and my new passport and my driving license, take it to the driving license office. So we're going to do that probably next week, on one of these days where we're having a day off in Sweden but not here. Anyway, yeah, Friday, so that's about it for the time being. Not sure there'll be much else happening today, but I'll let you know. Guys, good morning. Got my headphones on because I was just listening to a podcast while I took my medication and ate my breakfast, and we've got a tractor that's just come over. I'll show you what's happening over here. Now, the reason why we've got the tractor is Dad wants to grow rice in this paddy again this year, because we have a lot of ducks, and she wants to grow rice for the ducks. We're going to perhaps go hard at it on the duck front next season when we come back. But she planted a lot of grass here last year for the buffaloes, and of course you don't need grass when you grow rice, because that just gets in the way and causes problems, and you get a lot of grass seed and whatever. So just trying to get rid of this grass by ploughing it back in. I'm not sure whether it will come back up again though, but if it's not going to seed, it shouldn't, I would imagine. Not that I'm an expert on that sort of thing. Anyway, there you have it, a tractor. Bit of excitement, nothing much exciting really, but the difference between being here and being in Sweden is there's always something going on, you know. There's always things happening. We've got actually the guy who's in charge of the workers, now that they've finished the first phase of the fencing around Nardongoi, I asked him to come and have a look, see if he can fix my carport, my garage. We basically the support has been eaten away by termites, and not the support going up, but going across the supports, all the cross member things, and we can't use it because we're afraid of it falling down. So we want to patch it up, at least for now. We may or may not, depending on what we do next season, where we live in and what have you, build a new one at the back, a proper construction. And actually I wanted to put down a concrete base, but anyway, oh, he's here actually, the guy. So Let me go and see him. Alright, the guys are doing a good job on the carport, and the tractor is ploughing the rice fields. So it's all going on here at Banswan this Saturday. Okay, we got a chance to get some plastic, corrugated plastic roofing like we did in the on the roof in Sweden last summer. If you've watched that video, so Joe decided let's get this properly repaired. We've got the guys here; they're making a good job of it. Let's get it working. Let's get it repaired properly, because the tarpaulin is yeah, as you can see, is rotten away as well, and then it'll last another couple or 3 years or whatever. So they're replacing some of the bamboo struts that have rotted. We've got a couple of metal main supports, so it should be nice and solid, and then we'll be able to park our car in the shade in this heat wave. Saturday afternoon, 20 past 4, 42, 43 degrees. Just came out to get a couple of things for the workers. They want some more nails and what have you, and I just can't. I have done nothing all day. I've been in the aircon all day. I've slept half the day. I just cannot cope with this heat at the minute. It's really affecting me badly, and never been a problem with me before, but now I really am struggling, and yeah, I just need to go home now after we've got these good stuff, and go and lie down in the aircon again. I mean, I've got the aircon on in the car now, but I've been out talking to them and what have you for about 10-15 minutes before, and what have you. No, it really is hard work. I am back in front of the aircon on the bed here, which is where I've been pretty much most of the day. Unfortunately, I've just really struggled today. I don't know, this heat. I didn't feel well last night, actually. Yesterday evening, I walked a little stretch in the hot. It was about 42, and yeah, I came up with not very good, and like I said, I just can't seem to cope with it at all. So it'll just be what it is. Hopefully another week or so, and then it'll be. I know the coming week's forecast is for very hot weather, so I'm not entirely hopeful, but you never know. The rainy season should come soon, so let's hope so. Alright, it's a bit later now. I've been lying down for an hour or so, 2 maybe. Guys are still working. The sun is on its way down. It's a little bit better now. Doing these across, and then they will be putting up the blue corrugated roof. Okay, the guys are back to finish off the roof of the garage, but you'll have to wait until the next video to see how that turns out. And that is because I am calling it a day on this video. It's time to get it edited and uploaded to YouTube. You can see Sunday 20 past 11, it's 22:11 rather, and it's got to be ready by 7:30 tonight, so yeah, got a bit to do. So thanks a lot to everybody who supports the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, for your comments, for your likes, your subscribes and all that stuff, and I will catch you again on the next one. Bye for now.